And now, my fiends, I just wanted you to see that skeleton in my pocket there, like I used to have in the 1960s. There's my 40 pin, my Wolfman pin, the Mummy, and Cajun Joe, Monster Bash convention. That was a couple of years ago. Monster Bash 2016. Oh, my Monster Bash 2014. Yeah, the mummy, as they say in Mexico. Yeah, anyway, like the wrestling woman versus the Aztec mummy, or the robot versus the Aztec mummy. Yeah, I got that on video down here. I want to show you that down here. I got that down here amongst my other Mexican movies. I got Brainiac, Bring Me the Vampire, and somewhere in here, there it is. This is the first Mexican monster movie I ever got. I got it at Woolworth in the bargain bin for like $4.99. The robot versus the Aztec mummy. And I thought, and it sounds cool. Man, I watched this over and over, man. There he is. There's that man. I like him. He goes, don't you understand science? Don't you understand achievement? There you have the greatest creation of man's intelligence. A human robot doctor. Or whatever. You know, that's what he says. I didn't have everything word perfect, but I had that part perfect. There you have the greatest creation of man's intelligence. A human robot doctor. I sought to find the answer. I entered tombs. And and I've made that dream come true. That guy's last name is Gay. Yeah, right, Gay. Raymond Gay. It's Dr. Armada. Raymond Gay. And Irina Armada is Rosita Arena. So she's hot, man. Directed by Rafael Portillo. This one doesn't have Abel Salazar, but he's using a lot of them. He was like the vampire and the vampire's coffin. Oh, I saw that on Channel 66 on the Mexican channel once. So I'm putting that back down here. And down here I have, right next to that, I have a real rarity. Torga Man sent me this. I met him in Chicago when they had a screening of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein at the Music Box Theater in 2000. And I had my video camera in the trunk of my car with my devil hand and my Frankenstein hand, because that's the time when I was doing Frankenstein stalks. But I went to the Music Box down in Chicago to see Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein one Sunday morning at 11:30. They were showing those movies at like 11:30. So, and then I met this guy afterwards, give him my flyer, and he says, and I told him I make monster movies. He says, oh, I'm in monster movies in Mexico. They call me Torga Man. And I'm like, his name's Raul Cruz from Chicago. And so, I said, hey, you want to be in my movie? So I went down to my car, got my Frankenstein glove, and I did a scene where the monster's attacking him. I only had a little bit of battery power left just to get like about another minute or so. So I attack him, and then I take this guy and girl, this guy named Adam and his girlfriend, I attack them. And that guy Adam, he had a film fest later, and he showed my movies at his film fest. Yeah. It's a small world, you think you're just meeting, regular people, which they are. I'm an everyday person. They're everyday people. It's just that we do unusual things because we have dreams, because we have goals. Just like the celebrities, they're regular people too. The people that we think are superstars, they're regular people, but they do unusual things. They just stayed doing what they were doing. They didn't give up. They weren't born famous. I don't want to be them. I want to be me. Be the best you can be. Be yourself, and don't put unusual stress on yourself saying, I gotta be famous, I gotta be... No, it's time, it's little steps. Like I saw that episode of Star Performance, which is like the Singer 4-Star Playhouse, which they have on in the mornings here at 10:30 on Channel 26, or on Retro TV. We got on Channel 24. But, and it had Ida Lupino and Francois Tone in it. He was in that creepy episode of the Alfred Hitchcock Hour where he had the puppets and he made his daughter into a puppet. That's creepy. I don't want to watch that one anymore. Anyway, that's the one that had, I think, Ed Burns in it. Oh no, that had another actor in it. Ed Burns was in that other one when he was in prison. That's a creepy one too. I don't want to watch that one again. But Alfred Hitchcock Presents were better episodes. Those are more the half-hour ones. But the hour ones... some of those were too morbid. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like the one of the guy who becomes a mummy, he's buried down in the crypt, and the kid's dad becomes a mummy, and he finally sees his dad, and they trap him down there, and he dies from inhaling the air. You know, there's not much air down there, whatever, and then they make him into a mummy, and so they start charging. That's how his family made money after his dad died. People would pay like a nickel to see the mummy. It was really, but it's the only way they could survive because they weren't they didn't have a job and they're starving. So that's, but it's a creepy episode, man. You know, it wasn't like Lon Chaney's Jr. mummy, like cool, goes around walking around a rampaging mummy. That's all we want to see. We don't want to see some dead mummy just laying there. We want to see a mummy that's alive, attacking people, having fun, attacking the ghouls and the gals and the ghoul, you know, and attacking Coffin Joe too. Yeah, he's a fun guy too. Anyway, he goes, poor Bertha, she was so sweet, and now she's a dead. Whatever. Well, that's how he talks. That's Cajun Joe. And how about Gooby and the Mummy's? That's from the Mummy's Curse, Lon Chaney Jr., his third Mummy movie. How about Doobie? He goes, the mummy's on loose and he's dancing with the devil. The devil's on loose and he's dancing with the mummy. Maybe we'll all be killed. I love that. But the devil's on loose and he's dancing with the mummy. The mummy's on loose and he's dancing with the devil. Maybe we'll all be killed. Hey, let me tell you that in one of my movies. I'm going to be like a white Doobie, though. Or Gooby, that's it's Gooby. Like Scooby-Dooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? You got some things to do now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. We got some you got some monsters to get now, yeah. Okay, I'm changing the words a little. That's Torgaman sent me this. Anyway, Torgaman, he says I'm in movies. So we made a deal, you know. I give him a copy of my movie, Devil Ann or Frankenstein's Dog, no, I think he just sent it to me free. He just sent it to me free. He didn't ask for anything. I think he bought my movie. He bought Frankenstein's Dogs. And then he sends me a free copy of his movie. Anyway, there you see it. The Torgaman compilation. See? That he says right there. The Mummies of Guanalanato. Yeah. And he's battling these different monsters. He's like on the radio and he's calling up and he's battling monsters, you know. It kind of reminds me of Carl J. Sukenik's Alien Beast. But this one's got mummy. I got a copy of that down here somewhere. I got a copy right down there. I think that's it. Now, there's it there. Oh, that's one of my movies. Down here somewhere, I got a copy of, there it is, up there. Alien Beast. You won't see this anymore because Carl sold them, because he had a distributor just back in the 90s, the late 90s. Alien Beast, Carl J. Sukenik. I'm not selling this to anybody. This is my copy. Carl wanted to get it back from me. Can you send it back? Nuh-uh. I got this in a trade. I made a copy of my Devil and I got a copy of this. This is mine. I just, you know, I wouldn't respond to that because I just ignored the question because there's no way I'm giving this up. And I got a copy of Mutant Massacre in a box too, which I'm keeping. This is his best movie. It's funny. You gotta see Alien Beast. Mutant Massacre 2 is okay. It's got some of the same monsters. It's got that mutated Joe in it, but this is his best, his greatest movie ever. Carl J. Sukenik, Alien Beast. This is made the same time I came out with my Volume 1, Frankenstein versus Sodom Insane, Dracula versus Sodom Insane, etc. See, I got some Paul Naschy movies here too. See, I got Night of the Howling Beast. Yeah, and I'm doing my movie, Howl the Werewolf, you know. And there's another Paul Naschy movie. I got this in a bargain bin at Woolworth for like $2.88. See, $2.88 Alpha Video. Horror Rises from the Tomb. That's Paul Naschy, 1973. With Helga Line, Emma Cohen, Vic Winter, Christina Suriana, and Louise Sigas. People I've never heard of, like Elvira says, when she'd host or you know, like in the movie Ed Wood, you know, Vampira, you know, played by Lisa Marie Presley, where she plays Vampira in the movie Ed Wood with Johnny Depp. She's imitating Vampira. She says, "Now we're watching White Zombie starring Bela Lugosi, Madge Bellamy, and a bunch of other people I'd never heard of." You know, so I never heard of all these people. Paul Naschy, yes, I met him, man. Oh, and there's a couple of his movies you see down there. I got a video. There you go. Werewolf Shadow, my favorite. Curse of the Devil. It's a werewolf movie. Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf. And Fury of the Wolfman. And I got a copy of Fury of the Wolfman down here, too. Where somewhere down here, I got a copy of Fury of the Wolfman. Where is it? There I got Frankenstein's daughter. Corpse vanishes. Bela Lugosi. Right there. Okay. And, you know, and I got other... Hand of Death DVD, Fright Night, that has the 8-man on it. Somewhere around here, I got a copy of Fury of the Wolfman, and I'm going to find it for you here. Transylvania Police Monster Squad by Richie Arbor from Cleveland, Ohio. Here's the last episode of Svengoolie. The last episode of it, and I get that's from like 1983. Where is that Fury of the Wolfman? Oh, I know where it is. Yeah, I had it over here in a stack right here. It's on one of these. Oh, it's down here. It's underneath my DVD player. Yeah, there's Brain It Wouldn't Die. I got it down here. I know it. Oh, there it is. It's underneath Hand of Death and stuff. It's underneath these. See, there it is. There's Fury of the Wolfman right there. 288. Yeah, I got that in a bargain bin for like about $2.88 at Woolworth, and then I got this one at the Woolworth by my house at Gulf Mill. The other one when they were closing down, for good. They had this on sale for $1. It says $2.88, but I got it for $1. It's got John Carradine in it. That Paul Naschy one, I think I got that for $1 too. I got this for like 99 cents, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut here. But then back to what I was saying. I wanted to say, yeah, I got something I want to show you. As I did jury duty the other day, grand jury duty. So you go back on my bus schedule, my 250 bus schedule, right there. There, this is what I was gonna show you, man. There it is, the check for 60 stinking bucks. There it is, 60 stinking bucks, man, and 17 cents. Yeah, big bucks. And I didn't have to be in any court case because our group never got called. They kept calling other people, and then they said, okay, now there are like 8 of us left, like the movie. And then there were 9, and then there was 1, and then there were 8. You know, so and so they sent us all to lunch. There were like 8 of us. Then they said, you're all getting our lunch. All the rest of the people were called in, you know, to get screened or be in cases. They just didn't call our names yet. So I got to meet this guy. And I was talking to him, and he likes monster movies, but he's a musician, does piano and stuff. He plays different musical instruments. And he was interested. I told him I make monster movies. And I said, you like monster movies? He goes, yeah. So we sat down, had the free coffee, you know, that free pastry, free coffee. So we're sitting there talking. We talked like all day, you know, not all day. We took breaks to read. I read my New Testament a little bit. I carried that with me. You know, and then I talked to him later. So we became like friends, you know, and then, so anyway, and he didn't get called neither. So he was one of the 8, and I was one of the 8, and, you know, I meet the guy right away. So later in the day, then after lunch, they call us back. We're sitting around for about a half hour, an hour, and they go, okay, all the jurors, they've gotten all the necessary jurors, so, but, you know, keep calling during the week, but don't call tonight because we don't need you for tomorrow. Don't come back tomorrow, but call us Thursday night to check if we need you for Friday. So I called up I called up Thursday night, and they say, your jury duty is completed. You don't need to come back, you know. So then they send you a check. They send you a check for a whole day, even if you're there for only a couple hours. I was there from like 8:30. I got downtown, and I was there till like 2 p.m. 2 o'clock, they said, or 2:15, 2:20, 20 after 2. You can all go home. So yeah. So and I get $60. Because it's $40 plus the distance. So, you know, since I'm in Des Plaines and they're out downtown, they figured that into the pay. They added, like, the travel distance. They figured out by distance how far you have to come. They assume you're taking car, even though I took bus. So I got an extra I got an extra $20.17. So instead of 40 bucks, I got 60 because that was like, because I was farther away from downtown. They assume I'm driving down there, you know, gas money. So they added that to my check. So that was nice. I'll see you. There's Bela on the wall. There's Bela. And Godzilla, the devil, and Charles Ogle in his greatest role ever. Yeah, Frankenstein 1910. There's my drawing of Teenage Frankenstein. Gary Conway as the monster. And I was a Teenage Frankenstein. I drew that Friday, June 26th, 09. Dave Brock Nelson at the Monster Bash 2009. A big Frankenstein Monster Bash. That was right before I hosted, I was Teenage Frankenstein on stage. I was on stage, did my annual rock talk, my traditional annual rock talk, and I talked for like 20 minutes or so, and then I introduced the movie. They kicked me off stage, like Mr. Lobo and Big Dan Weber, Dan the Man Weber, and a bunch of other guys picked me up, carried me off stage, and I say, I'm not done talking yet. You know, I got take my shirt off, I flex my muscles, like the Incredible Hulk, you know. So, you know, some people don't know that I got muscles, but, you know, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you, man. I still got it. I'm 61. Look at that. I'm huge. I'm huge. Look at that. So you're watching Dave Rock Nelson's Dungeon of Monsters, and I'll see you later. Oh, there's a pin of Zachary right there. Zachary for president. He should have ran, man. A lot of monster people would have voted for him. Tor for mayor of Yucca Flats. The beast of Yucca Flats. And here's a pin from Park Ridge. Park Ridge reads from the Park Ridge Library. There's some negatives from my photo class. Freshman year. There's a flyer for my Mummy 1993. There's Janet down there. There's me as the mummy. Yeah, it was son of where. There's one of those potato guns. Use this in my movie to shoot the monster. Yeah. There's a ray gun to kill the space monster. Or the space monster's ray gun. Okay. One of those potato guns. Sticking in potato and shooting a little piece of potato fly off. There's my baseball bat over there. Made in Mr. Beard's woodworking class my freshman year. Maine South High School. Here's the mark. I left it in the lathe too long. It started smoking. Smoke started coming out. I had to put like water on it. He said, "Man, that thing's burning." Mr. Beard said that. Yeah, that thing's burning. You're doing it too long. That's the cane I got in the Philippines. Cobra cane for about $1. 7 pesos or 10 pesos. That's $1.30 American. There's Lon Chaney Jr. in The Mummy's Tomb. That was my favorite Mummy movie for a while. Now I think it's The Mummy's Ghost, because it's got John Carradine as the Egyptian, and he gives him his tana fluid in the woods there, and he's drinking the tana fluid there in the afternoon. Yes, Karis, we must go and accomplish your mission. Okay, I'll see you. Cut that. That's perfect. I don't want to burn those eggs, over easy eggs. I think they're probably well over hard now. So I'll see you.